Hey everybody, this is Matt at Toy Fair 2026. I'm now here with Brian Flynn at Super7. Brian, how's it going today?
Good, how are you?
We're doing awesome because we
You're
love
way
hanging out
back
with
there.
Super7.
I can barely hear you, man.
I'm over here now, all right.
Oh, we're over here now.
Now I'm here. Now I'm
Forced
away.
perspective. Exactly.
There we go.
I'm crushing your head, right?
My tiny head, oh no.
Exactly.
So Brian, we have a ton of things to talk about today. I know you guys announced a bunch of things also last week, so a lot of things to run through.
Yeah, so we really want to start obviously with Godzilla, with King of the Monsters. The Super Kaiju is our Target exclusive line. This is our $34.99 line up there. We've got two new figures, which is Godzilla 2004 and Space Godzilla. Now, these usually come two at a time is the set, and each one of them comes with half a building. So now we're in wave 4, so you should have 4 buildings that you can smash and trash and break apart as you start to build a whole cityscape for these figures to destroy.
Which is very cool. I love that you're doing these destructible buildings with them. And right below that.
On the Ultimate side, Batra and Mothra just got done shipping in the last month, so it's the latest Ultimates. And then we've got a redo on the Thirsty for Blood Art Adams Godzilla.
I love that
based
Godzilla.
on the old Dark Horse comic that he did. We did this originally at San Diego many years ago, and it's gotten obscene on the secondary market. Lots of collectors couldn't get it, so we brought it back in a grayscale, and that is back in stock now. And then up for pre-order now is the brand new Ultimate Shin Godzilla. This is the craziest Godzilla we've ever made. It's easily the biggest if I unwind this thing. Look at how huge this figure is. And this is an all-new articulation system in the tail, and we can, whoop, it's also a prototype, so let me pop it back in.
He's just evolving, it's fine.
Yeah, but it is massive. It goes every direction. The articulation in this thing is insane, and just, this is the craziest Ultimate we've made yet for Godzilla, and it is really great.
And Super7 does just amazing work with Godzilla in general. I think you guys do the best Godzillas in the market, but this is a step above. That tail is wild. Oof.
Yeah. Let me turn his head the other way.
Wow. Amazing detail.
Yeah, it's awesome. On the reaction side down here, we've got 3 new figures for Wave 11, which is Little Godzilla. I mean, just look at those eyes.
Aww.
So cute. What more could you ask for? Cute Godzilla. And then we've got Mecha King Ghidorah and Space Godzilla.
Very nice.
So with that line, we're getting really deep. So we've got some other really cool new figures. So this is the new Monster Island blind box. We've got a bunch of new sculpts in here. This is the first time we've ever made Kamikarus. Same thing with Kamunga. And then we've got an all new Minya where he's blowing the smoke rings. This happens to be the chase in all clear, plus Godzilla 67. So in this particular thing, of the 4 sculpts in this box, 3 are brand new that have never been seen before.
Very cool. It's really awesome seeing Kamikarus and Kumanga, or however you want to pronounce it. There's, I'm sure, a whole discourse over how to actually say their names, so they look so good.
Yes.
They haven't had a lot of figures either.
And they haven't. And even Kumanga, like, these are articulated action figures.
That is so nice.
Yeah.
I know it is. Like I told you, we're meeting with
I'm not going to lie, I want this Minya.
Yeah.
And this is the one I'm excited about, this guy.
So then, on Back to the Future Reaction Plus, so Wave 1, Doc Brown, Marty, and Marty McFly playing the guitar. That we're announcing, we don't have them to show, but then we're also announcing Doc and Marty 2015. So we've got future Doc and Marty right there.
Yeah, just like the look.
Excellent. Can't wait to see those.
On Universal Monsters Reaction Plus, first wave was Wolfman, Creature, and Dracula. Sun's out, so I can't show you Dracula. But wave 2 is coming now, which is Bride of Frankenstein, Mummy, and Frankenstein. Bride has that wonderful soft goods on her as well.
Let's get a shot of that bride. Let's take a look at some of the other guys as well while we're down here. It really does feel like O-ring figures have had a renaissance in the last 2 or 3 years, right? I think you guys have been leading the way on that charge.
We're trying our best. We've also got on O-Ring. This is the latest wave of G.I. Joe. So wave 7 with Diana from the October Guard, Chuckles, Hydro Viper in the comic book colors, as well as Flash.
Hydro Viper.
We've also got a really cool collaboration with Skybound. So they're the publishers of the comics these days. So this is a reprint of the old Marvel Comics #1 through Skybound. And this is an all-new sculpt on the torso of Cobra Commander to match what he looks like on the inside of the comic book.
That's cool, especially with the kind of like CMYK detailing on the belt and all those things. That's a lot of cool attention to detail.
Yeah.
That's clever.
I try my best. Another wave that we've got coming out, this is a Walmart exclusive for the United States 250th anniversary. We've got red, white, and blue G.I. Joes coming out. So we have Duke, Lady J, Snake Eyes, and Falcon.
Feels like a perfect marriage to have G.I. Joe with this American milestone.
Yep. On Reaction Plus, we've also got Micronauts. So Wave 2 was Microtron and Force Commander. And then Wave 3, we're getting ready to drop, is Time Traveler in both clear yellow and clear blue. And then we've also got Emperor. Now, Emperor was a figure that was only made in Italy. So Micronauts was huge in Italy. So that is an Italian exclusive figure. And it has got the vac metal chest and sword with that new head. Just badass looking.
I love anything vac metal, and that is a really cool figure.
On to Thundercats, Silverhawks, and Tigersharks, Third Earth, Limbo Galaxy, the whole thing. On the deluxe side, Ghost Jaga and Mirror Lion-O, most people know about at this point. But we've got a brand new figure coming out, which is Mumra. This is an all-new sculpt of Mumra.
Mumra the Ever-Living, all wrapped up and nowhere to go.
Technically, the Ever-Living is when he scales
That's true.
up.
That
this
is
is
true.
just Mumra. Old man Mumra, mummy Mumra,
Retirement Mumra.
retirement Mumra. It looks like he's ready for a party actually right now. Hey, everybody, I'm here. Mumra's here.
He does look very excitable, actually. That's true. Mumra's here to party.
Exactly. We just shipped a little while ago King Lion-O and Red Eye with the light up eyes.
Take a look at these guys, because
And then we're working on new versions to bring back out on slightly updates on Bengali, Slythe, and Mandora. And then obviously up for pre-order right now is Tiger Sharks, Mako, Octavia, and T-Ray.
yeah.
They could.
Try
Yeah, this was a nice surprise to see Tiger Sharks, but it makes perfect sense with Super 7 to be doing these.
it. Yeah, well, they're all part of the same universe.
Exactly.
Actually. Yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun line. Cannot wait to see what you guys do with it as it
Yeah.
grows.
So if we move on to this side,
Let's take a walk.
take a walk. We've got Sesame Street. I don't know about you, but this is where I learned how to read and count in a lot of ways. So we start off with Wave 6 of Reaction with Typewriter Guy.
Typewriter guy, yes.
You remember him rolling on the screen. It's got rolling wheels and moving arms and everything. So Typewriter Guy, plus we have Count in the PJs, Ernie in his PJs, and Bert in his PJs.
I do love the PJs look. Zoom on down here for a second. Oh, the hijinks Bert and Ernie had in their PJs.
There's so many ways to take that into joke form that I'm not going to right now.
I left it open just for you to figure out what to do with it, so
Oh,
you decide.
Exactly. Another on Reaction is this is a really cool blind box we have, which is Big Birds around the world. So every country actually has their own unique Big Bird. So they're not just simply redos and recolors. They've changed them and do different things. So this is actually on sample here is Pino from the Netherlands. This is Mini Koos from Turkey. You can see Abelardo there. So these are all different things. And this is actually the Chase, but this is not Big Bird. He's got a slightly different head and all the extra white over the eyes. This is actually China's Bigfoot.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I heard this was being announced. I was actually really excited for this one because it's just something that no one's ever done before at all. And it brings a lot of attention just to how important Sesame Street is around the world.
Completely.
Plus, it's a cool toy.
Yeah, plus it's like cool toys. Now, on the supersize side, we've actually got the 4th supersize for Sesame Street. We did the Count, then we did Super Grover, then we did Big Bird, and now we've got Oscar with Slimy. Now, this is really cool. Like, the Slimy is actually molded to fit Oscar's fur, so he looks great without him, but if you want to snap him into place, you can just pop Slimy on, and then he comes with an actual dirty sock.
Now, who made that sock dirty?
No comment.
Okay, well, this video is just taking a turn.
It is. Look, we stopped right there.
Let's check out Peanuts. That's wholesome.
Peanuts, we've got a really great new blind box. So if you know, Snoopy was adopted from Daisy Hill. These are all his siblings, his brothers and sisters. You've got Olaf, you've got Spike, you've got Andy, Belle, Marbles, all the siblings in this box set.
They are adorable. And there is a chase one, it says. Do we know what the chase is?
Can we tell you?
It's a secret?
It's a secret.
All right. We'll wait and see.
We'll wait and see. And then we also have Wave 9 of the reaction figures. We've got Marcy, Peppermint Patty, Linus with his blanket and Pigpen, as well as Snoopy with his dog bowl.
Yeah, I love the looks of these. And Peanuts, I feel like, are hard characters to make into toys, but I'd say Super7 has absolutely nailed it.
We're trying. We're really trying. Yeah, it's always tricky to take those, line drawings and figure out how to develop the 3D that doesn't exist in that flat artwork.
Yeah, 'cause Charles Schultz artwork, it's incredibly flat while also being very, very lifelike at the same time. And
it's
the
super
challenge.
expressive, yeah. On Turtles, most people are familiar with the 2003 Ultimates at this point. So, we're making sure that the core Turtles are always in stock, so you can still get those figures. Wave 2, which is Splinter, Casey Jones, Shredder, and Foot Ninja, shipped about a month ago. So those are available now.
Get a nice good look at these guys, too. I can never get over how many accessories you guys managed to fit into these packages.
It's more than a couple.
But yeah, definitely more than a couple. I don't think I can even count that high as to how many are in here. Thanks, public school.
Well, we gotta watch more Sesame Street then.
Yeah, exactly. We need more Sesame Street. I might watch some after I get home from today. We'll see. I love that Casey Jones. That's such a great design.
It is.
As a cartoon character and then as a toy, too. I mean, all around.
Yeah, and then new now is the Reaction Plus versions of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That O-ring articulation with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Really cool.
This is the first time anyone's done O-ring Turtles, right?
Yep. And we've got Donnie, Raphael, Foot Ninja, and Shredder.
Nice. I have actually not seen these in person yet, so this is my first time actually kind of experiencing them up close and personal. And they look good. I feel like I say that way too much. If it's a drinking game, someone's going to probably die, but...
they look great. They
Yeah,
look
that's
good.
better.
They
Vocabulary.
look great. There, how about that? They look exceptional.
Astonishing.
Yes, and then lastly in music, we've got a bunch of new cool stuff. We've got J Dilla Donuts. We've got De La Soul from 3 Feet High and Rising. You got Pasta Noose, you got Maceo, you got True Blood Dove.
So this was kind of a surprise announcement, I feel like, to have De La Soul getting some action figures, because that's completely brand new. No one's ever done that before.
No, we've been trying to get that for a long, long time, and super happy to finally get it out.
It came out really, really well.
Yeah, then we've got Tribe Called Quest from their first albums, People's Instinctive Travels.
Very colorful. Love that packaging as well.
Yep.
Like, it's cool seeing them loose, but that box, that's a keeper.
Yep. And then last but not least is the Beastie Boys, MCA, Mike D, and Ad Rock from Intergalactic in the Crossing Guard outfits. Just looking awesome.
All right, so Brian, thank you for the tour, but I got a few more questions for you.
All right, shoot away.
So namely, I know there were a few other things that were announced in the last week that aren't here. So for folks who don't know, can you run down what else is coming from Super7?
Visionaries is coming. We actually have the prototypes, but we're just not able to show them publicly yet. So we're working on Visionaries. That's going to come out in Reaction Plus, and we are working diligently to make sure that they have holograms as well. That seems to be the number 1 and number 2 questions. You know, what scale and are they going to have holograms? So yes and yes. What other announcements do we have this week that aren't here?
Another was some MTV stuff as well, which I know there's a few plushies right behind you.
So a few plush here behind me. You know, we've actually been doing different MTV stuff for quite a long time. We've done a lot with Ren and Stimpy. That's more Nickelodeon. We've done a lot with Beavis and Butthead in the past. We've got a few more things coming. Just not quite ready to show yet, but there's some cool stuff there.
And I've got a personal request since you guys are doing the MTV World. What about Daria?
Yeah, that would make a lot of sense, huh?
It would. I mean, I'm hoping one day, maybe.
Maybe.
All right, we shall see.
We shall see.
And in the world of 80s cartoons and nostalgia, are there any other things you could tease that you guys are pursuing for a license?
You know, the hardest part, especially about being here, is the moment you say, oh, we're trying to get this, we're trying to get that, and everybody else is like, oh, that's a good idea, I'm going to go get that. So try not to tell anybody that we're trying to get or wanting to work on until we actually have it in hand.
Well, on that note, with another question that I know you can't answer, any hints you can give us for SDCC exclusives this year?
Trying to think.
The vaguer the better. We love vague hints.
Vague hints? We will have both a booth experience and another experience. Is that vague enough?
It could be more vague, but I'll take it.
Okay, yeah, there you go.
All right, well, yeah, thank you so much, Brian, again for the tour. This has been awesome. You guys make such cool stuff. Love seeing you guys at Toy Fair. So thank you again for all this wonderful information and for all the cool toys.
All right, thanks for coming by.
And that is it from us here at Super7's booth at Toy Fair 2026, but there's more coming from us later, so stick around here on Nerd News Today for more.